Hey teams, Lauren here with Bizrok. In this week's video, I want specifically to talk through the front office team and chart prepping for morning huddle. Now, I know for you guys, you're like, wait, how are we supposed to chart prep? Isn't that on the clinical team? Yes. It is on the clinical team, right? But as far as the front office team, guys, we should be prepping for our day too and going through the schedule and looking for potential roadblocks or making sure that the patient flow is okay. Where can we squeeze in emergencies and owning the schedule and saying, hey doc, we have a full schedule the next 2 days. Where in the world are we going to put an emergency? Because why? We always have emergency calls. And so we want to be proactive with that instead of having to put a patient on hold and go and interrupt in the back. But as far as today's schedule goes and chart prepping your patients, guys, I want you to write this down because there's a few things, and we do have a template. So reach out if you need our front office chart prep template. But there's a few things that you are responsible for with regards to your patients. And so whenever you're preparing for the day and you're looking at the patients coming in today, I want you to look at balances. Do we have patients with balances? What are estimated copays? Since you're in charge of verifying insurance for patients ahead of time, even if it's a recall, I would make a cheat sheet for your clinical team. Will insurance cover bite wings, or are they due for FMX or PAN? Guys, make those little notes in there. Does insurance cover full for fluoride? Making that note for your clinical team to see is really, really quick and easy because you can fall back on that insurance verification sheet, okay? The other things that you guys want to make sure that you're looking out for are their other family members. So sure, it might be mom coming into the office today, but is she married? Is her husband overdue for an appointment? Are her kids overdue? Guys, you control kind of like the patient portal of things in the household. And so you want to make sure that you're sharing in huddle, like, hey guys, Mrs. Jones is coming in, but her husband and one of her kids is actually overdue for their next cleaning appointment. So I'm actually going to ask in the front, but hey, clinical team, I could really use your help whenever you're scheduling mom's appointment. Maybe see if she can go ahead and bring her son in with her next time. So guys, it's a really great way to be proactive and help your team members out, but also to help get that family, that entire family taken care of. A few other things that I really love to take care of in morning huddle chart prep is looking at things like pre-med. Now, I know it's the clinical team's job to ask those questions, but we're also that first stop point whenever a patient walks in the door. So we want to know which patients need pre-med and making sure that when they come into the office that I make a note that, hey, Mrs. Jones, did you pre-med about an hour ago because you're supposed to do that before you come in to see us. It's one more opportunity to prepare for the day and also be proactive for your clinical team, okay? Are patients coming in for final restorations? And today's their last visit with us for a big case that they've been going through. Why? So that we can celebrate them when they walk in. They might be really nervous, guys. They might be nervous about what their final smile is going to look like. And so you want to pump them up. You want to make them feel excited. Hey, Susie, I know that you've been coming to see us for the last several months, but today's the big day. You're going to walk out of here with a beautiful new smile. I can't wait to see it. They're going to take great care of you. And you better stop by my desk and make sure you give me a big smile with those new veneers that you've got coming. Guys, it's a great way to serve your patients and celebrate with them. Speaking of celebrations, guys, you know that we teach an exceptional patient experience. And one way to truly be exceptional is to prepare and see what patients have birthdays in that month. Whenever you're in a patient's account, guys, you can see where their birthday is. You can tell if they just had a birthday or have one coming up. Celebrate that with them. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I happen to see in your account that you have a birthday this month. Happy early birthday. I'm so excited for you. No matter what the patient says, guys, they feel loved, they feel cared for, and they actually feel noticed. Then you can go into the patient forms and did you update this? Can I have your insurance card? But guys, we're in the industry of serving people. It's about our patients first. So finding ways to celebrate with them, whether it's final treatment being done or a birthday, maybe even a patient anniversary. Forget their actual anniversary. They've been coming to see us for 10 years. I want to stop and celebrate them. I want to say, Mrs. Jones, I don't know if you know this, you've been coming to see us for over 20 years. We are so honored that we still are your dental practice. Thank you so much. How do you think that's going to set the stage for that patient coming in and going to the back and getting taken care of? Guys, that patient's going to be blown away. And so there's so much that goes into the front. I don't want you to forget about it, guys, because I know that there's a lot that goes on the clinical team. But guys, for the front, we are the first face in the office, the first person that patient sees. So celebrating treatment, celebrating their patient anniversary, being ahead of, their family is overdue on treatment, or their family hasn't been in to see us for a while. All of those things are what truly makes a practice exceptional. Last couple things, obviously I talked about balances. What about patient forms? Being proactive and making a note which patients need to update medical history because it's been a while, or the HIPAA and financial policy, whatever that process is for your practice, whether your doctor requires it to be done once a year or every 2 years, guys, just document it ahead of time. Have those forms ahead of time. Even if it's on an iPad, write iPad med history. That way, right when that patient comes in, you say, hey, Susie, good morning. We're so happy to have you today. You've got your big appointment today. We're so excited. I know this is silly, but it's actually been 2 years since you filled out our HIPAA and our financial policy. And so we need to get that updated. I know we just saw you a few weeks ago and it wasn't quite at the 2-year mark, but it is now. So if you'll do me a favor and take maybe 30 seconds to fill this out, read over it, and then the clinical team will take you back. Guys, it's a great way to set up your day, set up your team for success. For some of you, I know that you like to talk about patient scheduled numbers during the day, new patient numbers, where are we month to day, but use that as celebration milestones, okay? If you need any help, as always, reach out to us. Otherwise, we can't wait to see you and serve you soon.